Time management. Time management is at the core of having a successful class. If this skill is not perfected, then students won't reach their learning objectives. A qualified teacher will be able to keep introductions and warm-ups within 5 minutes for a 40-minute class and within 3 minutes for a 25-minute class. It's important to remember that students will need to have sufficient time to understand and practice the key language. A good teacher will be able to adjust the time allocated to certain activities during the class depending on how the students respond. This might mean going slightly faster if a student finds the activity too easy, or going slower if they're struggling. An excellent teacher will be able to adjust the time accordingly following unexpected situations like technical glitches. Instructional language. During the lesson, students will be given a lot of instructions on how to carry out certain activities. As a qualified teacher, you will convey instructions in a clear and logical manner. Alternatively, a good teacher will make sure that students understand the instructions by asking, checking for understanding, and being consistent in terms of the simplicity of the language that is used. An excellent teacher will create other more visual ways of giving instructions so that the students are clear about the activity. They'll also make a connection to the students' prior knowledge when giving instructions. Perhaps the students have done this type of activity before, and therefore they may not need such complicated instructions. An excellent teacher will be able to maintain a calm and rational manner when instructions are not properly understood, and alternatively will reward the students with positive reinforcement when the activity is understood. Let's watch an example.
Listen to what I say, then repeat after me. You say what I say, okay? Can you say, Joe is awesome? I'm sorry. What did you say? Can everybody read from the first line, please? Can the whole class say? You say what I say, okay? Listen to what I say, then you repeat, okay? I'm sorry, what did you say? Can the whole class say? Can everyone read from line 1, please?
Giving feedback to students. This might be one of the most important parts of the teaching process. The learning process cannot be effective if proper feedback is not given to students. A qualified teacher will give appropriate comments when necessary. They will also understand when to give feedback. Let's imagine that the main objective of the activity is to enhance fluency. The feedback in this case should be kept till after the lesson, and alternatively, if the lesson is focusing on accuracy, then error correction should be given during the activity. Errors should be corrected in the appropriate way, and a qualified teacher should know that it's important to include everyone when correcting errors. Let's look at an example.
You, great job. Look at this now. Look at the picture number 1. What do you think? Good or bad? Good. This one is good. Very nice. Can we now say clean? Clean. Everyone together. Let's say clean. Yes. Thank you. Very, very nice. What about number 2? Is it good or bad? Yes, it's very, very bad. Can we say now together? Dirty. Dirty. Nice job. Together, everyone. Dirty. Perfect job, guys. Thank you. Yes, you were right.
A good teacher, however, will not only use tools available on the platform, but they'll also use other more creative methods for reward, such as props or the wall behind them. They'll also be able to tackle any questions given to them on the spot. An excellent teacher will go beyond these behaviours to create something more personal for the student. For higher levels such as senior high, an excellent teacher should be promoting self-correction. Errors are not all the same, so it's really important to bear in mind that the way in which an error is corrected is important. Let's imagine that the student is struggling with pronunciation. The appropriate way to correct this error would be to break the word down into smaller parts so that the student can repeat it. Or perhaps the student is having trouble with intonation. In this case, the teacher would repeat the whole sentence with the correct intonation and the student would follow. An excellent teacher will use this knowledge of error correction to make sure that the whole class benefits from it. Other qualities of an excellent teacher include using the platform tools and rewarding the students when the error is corrected successfully. Here's an example.
This word here. Clothes.
Clothes.
Say what I say. What clothes do you often wear?
What clothes do you often wear?